Hey guys, Adam here, and welcome to another reaction video. So this is about 30 minutes ago. We got news for Daredevil season 2. It was released at the Las Vegas promo show. I could be saying that wrong. It's what it is it's an event that showcases or releases logos and promotions for upcoming television shows and movies. We've had a lot in just one day today. We've had a lot of stuff released. We had better looks at the Batmobile and Wonder Woman's outfit for the World's Finest movie. We've had the logo for Suicide Squad released. We've even had the logo for the upcoming Power Rangers movie released, which I'm kind of looking forward to. But for me, the biggest news is this. Daredevil season 2 has been just had their logo released, which I'll put up there. But that's not all. It has been announced that that the Punisher will be in season 2. Whether he's going to be a hero or a villain, I don't know. More likely he'll be a villain and then become a hero afterwards for this, more likely. But that's not the biggest news. The biggest news is the casting. Who's going to play Frank Castle? Now, before I say this, I do want to say that I wasn't really expecting Punisher to make an appearance on a Netflix series, or the possibility of a Netflix series for the Punisher himself this early. As of right now, Punisher's not getting a series yet. It all depends on his popularity on this show, more than likely. But I had ideas for a Punisher Netflix series myself. I was working on it. I haven't really finished or even barely started because I've been busy. But I've been coming up with ideas myself. And the only person I could really have thought of that could play Frank Castle was Frank Grillo. Especially after Purge Anarchy, where he was the Punisher. He was the only one I could think of that could play this character. But because he's playing Crossbones, that's not going to happen. So who do they have who are they getting to play Frank Castle? None other than Shane himself, Jon Bernthal from The Walking Dead. Jon Bernthal will be playing the Punisher. And god damn it, is that awesome casting. I am 100% on board with this casting. I am fine with this casting. I love this casting. Jon Bernthal, other than Walking Dead, is a highly underappreciated actor. He's an underrated actor. I have seen him in plenty of things. Hell, I watched him in Mob City. That show's great, and it sucks that it got canceled because it's really good. Hell, he played Al Capone in that fucking Night at the Museum 2, which sucked, but he was a lot of fun. Hell, I saw him in Wolf of Wall Street, And he was awesome in that. I fucking love that movie. He was amazing in that. And here he is playing the Punisher. I can't wait to see this. I really can't wait to see him play the Punisher. I am even more excited for Daredevil season 2 than I was after the end of season 1. I am really, really happy for this. Now, like I said before, more likely he's going to be a villain before he's a hero in season 2. Like, he's going to start off hunting. This is my theory here, and I'm going to give theories here like I did when I talked about Daredevil season 1. Is Punisher's going to be hired through a third party by the Kingpin, by Wilson Fisk. Fisk is going to hire him to take down Daredevil. And Frank's gonna get tricked into it because he would believe Daredevil's a villain in a way, because let's face it, Frank Castle's fucking insane. He is. And I hope they do play that. But I also hope they really, really expand on his character too. By going into why he would hate other vigilantes that isn't him or whatever, and then he will team up with Daredevil, or even he gets caught murdering some gangsters and is put on trial, and then in some weird twist of fate, Matt Murdock becomes his lawyer, which would be cool, which would be awesome, which kind of what I had thought of doing for like the beginning of Punisher season 2. I already have ideas for season 2. But I'm hoping this show does the Punisher well enough that it makes him very popular with general audiences for him to get his own show. Because at this point, Marvel movies is known for being fun, for being popcorn flicks, for being family friendly. Punisher is not family friendly, should not be family friendly, should never be family friendly, ever. Punisher is hard fucking core. It is one of the most violent comics I've ever read in my life. Like, I've read a few Punisher comics and he's fucking violent. He shoots people. He tortures them. He threw a 60-something-year-old woman. Now, granted, she's a mobster, Manganucci. He threw her into a fucking polar bear pit, and watched her get ripped to shreds. That is what he did, and it was awesome. And not to mention, in terms of movies, the Punisher never had a really good track record. Let's face it, he never did. The Dolph Lundgren movie, that happened. The Thomas Jane one, which is actually the most popular iteration of the Punisher in terms of movies, which I personally love. I love that movie. That movie's great. That movie had a great story. Even though it is based on the comics. Welcome back, Frank. Great casting with Thomas Jane. Good atmosphere. It was a lot. It was good. It was damn good. It was fucking good. And I highly recommend the extended cut. The extended cut is even better. Like, I love the extended cut. And then we have Punisher Warzone, which I saw that, I think, opening day? Yeah, I think I saw that opening day, which that bombed horribly, but I really did enjoy the shit out of that movie. I thought it was a very, very comic booky movie, and it was meant to be. It was straight up meant to be a comic book movie. The violence was over the top, but I really enjoyed the shit out of it. Like, I had a goddamn laugh at that movie. And Ray Stevenson as the Punisher was, again, excellent casting. I really enjoyed the shit out of that casting. I enjoyed the shit out of his role. So yeah, and yeah, I love those. I love the Punisher and Punisher Warzone. I really did enjoy the shit out of those. But yeah, I will admit it did none of them did very well with general audiences. So I'm hoping this does indeed they do the Punisher well enough that general audiences will pick up on Punisher and really and not just fans but general audiences demand a Netflix series for the Punisher, because when it comes to the Punisher, he really does need he needs that darkness, he needs that violence, that angst. He does. He needs that, because that's really the only way you can do Punisher, is just straight out hardcore R-rated, no apology action and violence and just that. Like, I mean, that's honestly the only way you can do it is with Netflix these days. Hell, when Punisher actually got, or when Marvel actually got the rights to Punisher to begin with, there were talks to do a TV series for the Punisher, and at the time, I was against it. I was, because not because a TV series would have been considered bad, because you can take it in an interesting direction. It's just at the time, it was like 2008, 2009. Television was safe still. It was still very, very safe, because usually the good shows were on cable, were on basic television. You still couldn't do a lot of stuff. Now, granted, the years have gone by, and you can kind of get away with a lot of that shit, especially Gotham. Like, Gotham's pretty violent. So yeah, I mean, actually, I think I did hear it was meant to be on Fox, but I can't remember. So yeah, I guess today you could have gone away with it, at least on Fox. But now you can definitely get away with. But now with Netflix, like being one of the go-to TV show streamers, you can get away with it. They can totally get away with it now. They can totally do a Punisher Netflix series now. So I am 100% on board with a Punisher series. I am. And hopefully, and if the Punisher series does well, maybe get his own, maybe get a movie for him. I would love to see a Punisher movie and make it R. Daredevil, you can make that PG-13. If Daredevil gets a TV series, you can make it PG-13, as long as you still retain that darkness, which I'm pretty sure Marvel won't fuck that up, hopefully. But Punisher, you've got to retain that R rating if you decide to do a movie afterwards. And I hope they do. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I want to talk about. Is Jon Bernthal as Punisher. Excellent casting. I hope they do well. I hope Jon Bernthal does an excellent performance as Frank Castle. I'm more than likely he will. So far, he has never really disappointed me as an actor, ever. I think Jon Bernthal's an excellent actor and very, very underrated. So yeah, that's all I want to talk about. So until then, I'll see you guys next time when I get my Jurassic Park and Jurassic World reviews up. So until then, I will see you guys later. Bye.